Welcome back, everyone, to AHSAA TV Weekly. We are thrilled to welcome to our program now St. James head football coach Neal Posey and senior quarterback KJ Jackson. Welcome, guys.
Thank y'all for having us.
Well, we've got a lot to talk about today, so we'll get right to it. But first of all, Coach, tell me a little bit about your team. You're new to that program. You are the defending 3A state champions. What has that transition been as you've moved into that head coaching role?
Well, thankfully, I've been with these guys for a long time and built a relationship over years. I've been with KJ since basically the 6th grade. All these seniors, been with them middle school basketball all the way up baseball, and most of them started 9th and 10th grade. So I've been around them a long time, been able to build a relationship, and being able to come into this role, it's been different, but it's kind of been a good transition having this relationships that's been built over time.
Well, Coach, I understand that KJ, they're sitting next to you, reached a big milestone in his high school career this past week. So tell us a little bit about that. Introduce us to KJ.
KJ Jackson, committed to Arkansas, really good quarterback, hit his 100th passing touchdown of his career. He's been starting for us since the 9th grade, and each year he's gotten better and better, stronger, more cerebral every year. And he's like having another coach on the field, being able to run plays for us and direct our offensive line and get everybody in the right spot. So this is a huge milestone for him, but a huge milestone for our program as a whole.
Well, KJ, a big congratulations to you. And I was able to tell you in the break, I don't think you were aware that you are just the 8th high school player in Alabama High School Athletic Association history to reach that milestone of 100 or more than 100 touchdown passes. So how does it feel to hear that news?
Yes, ma'am. It's awesome. I didn't realize how close I was and how many touchdowns I've thrown, but I just think it goes to show Coach Posey's success. I mean, coming in, we were a wing T school, so we didn't throw it around a lot. And Coach Posey just getting to add his schemes in and trust me a little bit more every year and having a little bit more to do with the offense. And I think the passing game is a big reason why we've been so successful over the years.
Well, KJ, tell us a little bit about just sort of your training program and how you stay focused, and then a little bit about how you see yourself as a leader on this year's team.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I like to get some of the guys, we try to get up here some weekends and throw. And I've had almost the same receivers since my freshman year. We always add 1 or 2 every year that do big things for us. But I feel like all the receivers are great at just working with me and getting that chemistry going. And the line has done a great job of giving me time. There's hardly ever any times that it's just their fault. Like if I get sacked, most of the time Coach Posey will even talk to me and say, well, that was on you. You rolled out too far. You stayed in the pocket too long. You didn't get the ball out quick enough. So I've been put in a position to succeed all around.
Well, Coach, back to you. You guys, I mentioned, are the defending 3A state champions. What does that mean to your team, and how's that translated, I guess, to the chemistry on this year's team and maybe their drive to repeat again this year?
Well, really, last year we were pretty much under the radar for a majority of the season. So we were able to play that underdog role. And it's kind of changed this year because after you win it, you're not an underdog anymore. And people have expectations for you. So it goes from underdog to putting a big target on our backs. And we've had really good competition week in, week out. And this year's been no different. But with that target on your back, you're going to get everybody's best shot week in and week out. And our guys have had to come together and really embrace that role and embrace that target and continue to grow.
Well, KJ, as you, a leader on this team, look forward to the rest of the season, what do you think your team needs to do to repeat that state championship victory?
I just think our biggest thing is staying focused, continuing to keep the intensity up at practice. Of course, we're going to play a lot of the same teams we did last year coming in the playoffs, and just expecting expecting everybody's best would be the biggest thing for us. I don't think we need to get light-footed or anything like that. I just think we need to keep our hard hats on and fight every week.
Well, Coach and KJ, we thank you both for being here with us today. KJ, it's early in the season and you've just joined the ranks of only 8 others in AHSAA history to reach this milestone. But since we're so early, I hope I can have you back later in the season. Maybe you'll be the #1 in your number of passing touchdowns in AHSAA history. We'll have you back when that happens.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys. And we'll be right back after this on AHSAA TV Weekly.